In today's fast paced world, stress, anxiety, and mental health issues are becoming increasingly prevalent. But a powerful form of therapy is gaining prominence: art therapy. Welcome to my MYP Personal Project, The Healing Brush, an animated exploration of art therapy and its transformative effects on underprivileged children. I chose this topic because I've always been fascinated by art and the way it can convey emotions without words. Aside from that, I was exposed to the field of psychology a lot growing up because my mother is a psychologist, and hence from an early age, I've always been fascinated with this field and how the mind functions. As I delved deeper into both these topics, I discovered the profound impact art can have on mental health and well being. And so, I decided to choose art therapy as my MYP personal project because it allowed me to integrate both my areas of interests and explore them. Art therapy has been gaining prominence for several reasons. First, it offers a creative outlet for individuals to express their feelings, reducing the stigma associated with traditional therapy. Second, the increasing recognition of mental health's importance has led to the integration of art therapy into mainstream healthcare. And finally, research studies have demonstrated its effectiveness in promoting emotional healing, such as a study that was published in the Arts and Psychotherapy, which reported that 81% of patients said that their overall psychological health had improved as a result of participating in art therapy sessions. Art therapy opens up doors to diverse and fulfilling career options. Art therapists can work in hospitals, schools, rehabilitation centers, and private practices. They play a crucial role in helping patients of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities to cope with emotional challenges and develop healthy coping mechanisms. To understand the impact of art therapy, I consulted three primary sources. I conducted an interview with two art therapists that have their own private practice, one of whom has been in this field for over 10 years. Through that interview, I was able to gain insightful information on how to make the children feel more comfortable during the art therapy session based off of their experience. I also interviewed the founder of Naidisha, which is the NGO where I conducted art therapy sessions at, to gain a better understanding about the challenges faced by the children at the NGO. I also did a Udemy course called the Therapeutic Art Life Coach Certification Accredited to gain credibility by getting a certificate and also to deepen my knowledge about various art therapy techniques and the psychology behind why they work. This course was reliable since it was taught by three licensed experts who have over a decade of experience in the fields of life coaching, personal development, psychology, and psychoanalysis. Many children face overwhelming challenges today, from bullying and academic pressure to family problems and emotional traumas. Art therapy can be a powerful intervention to minimize these challenges. It helps children cope with stress, develop emotional intelligence, and build resilience. It is also effective in promoting confidence and self esteem. During my experience as a teacher at Naidisha, I found that due to bullying, many students lacked the confidence to speak in class because they were constantly being disrespected and insulted by their peers. As a result, those students suffered academically, which only lowered their self esteem even more. That is why, for my personal project, I chose to use art therapy as a tool to improve self esteem in underprivileged children. Which brings me to my next point. Every child deserves a chance to heal and grow through art. By focusing on underprivileged communities, we can make a significant impact on the lives of those who may not have access to such opportunities otherwise. I chose to work at Naidisha in particular because I witnessed the challenges that those children face on a daily basis firsthand. Not only were their friends constantly putting them down, but so were their family members. Some children even suffered daily physical abuse as their fathers were alcoholics and often took out their anger on their children. That is why it became my mission to make life better for these children. And so I decided to work with two boys, both aged 11, in order to create a safe space where they could vent out their feelings and process their emotions through a creative outlet. For this project, I selected two students based on recommendations from the NGO's mental health supervisor who was familiar with their history. Sagar is 11 years old. He is unable to cope with schoolwork and this causes him a lot of anxiety. He feels frustrated due to the poor financial condition of his family. He cries frequently in class and this results in him being bullied by his classmates. Raghav is 11 years old and aspires to be a cricketer. He's quite a bit shorter than his peers and because of this his friends mock and bully him. His father is verbally abusive regarding his sports aspirations as he would rather that Raghav becomes an engineer. This has resulted in Raghav being unable to express himself in a healthy way, and so he often responds to people and situations with a lot of anger. During our first session, I observed that both children were hesitant to express their thoughts and emotions. I introduced the Color Your Day mandala and the neographic art technique. As the session progressed, both of them opened up and started to share the challenges they face in their lives with me. In the following clip, you will see Raghav admitting to feeling very angry, and this emotion was conveyed through the use of orange and red in his artwork based on his interpretation of his choice of colors.
हमारी ये गर्मी की छुट्टी होती उसमें मैं थोड़ा सा आराम ही आराम करके कोई टेंशन थी पर तभी नई दिशा ने टीचर मियाँ एडमिशन करवा दिया फिर छूटा जाए वो खत्म फिर इधर का समझ जाए वो खत्म फिर हॉलीडे होगा मेरे मम्मा.
On the other hand, Sagar expressed his fear of not performing well in his academics through the use of neon yellow and dark green in his mandala. In subsequent sessions, we delved deeper into the children's personal narratives, using art as a medium for storytelling. Firstly, the students were asked to illustrate a superhero who embodies the characteristic that they love most about themselves. Secondly, they painted a supervillain that represents their negative self-talk. And finally, they sculpted the animal that represents their personality using Play-Doh. I conducted a pre-therapy and post-therapy self-esteem questionnaire to determine how confident each student felt in their worth or abilities. Based on this questionnaire, there was a significant increase in self-esteem in both Raghav and Sagar. Based on these results, it is evident that these activities help the students foster a positive outlook and greater acceptance of themselves by recognizing their unique qualities. In the following clip, you will be seeing Raghav visibly exuding more confidence as he talks about his superhero and validates the qualities that he loves most about himself.
इसका नाम केयरिंग मैन है जो सबकी केयर करता है अगर कोई रो रहा है तो उसे प्यार करता है उसकी मम्मी के पास ले जाता है और उसे सब चीज प्रोवाइड करता है और दीदी इसकी इसका रियल नेम राघव है और इसकी एबिलिटी बहुत अच्छी अच्छी है तो इसको मैं रेटिंग में 10 आउट ऑफ 9 दूंगा.
Witnessing their growth and transformation was extremely rewarding. Over the course of 4 sessions, I observed a shift in both children's demeanors as they began to embrace their individuality and recognize their inherent worth. Through reflective discussions and supportive encouragement, we explored strategies to maintain and build upon their newfound confidence beyond the art therapy sessions. As I conclude my journey through the world of art therapy, let us remember the healing power of creativity and its potential to transform lives. By supporting initiatives like the Healing Brush, we can create a brighter and more emotionally resilient future for all children, regardless of their background. Together, let's paint a world of hope, one brushstroke at a time.